What's going on, YouTube? This is Jim Afanis, aka Viper Magic, and today I want to talk to you guys about Xbox One consoles. So, Chloe here is sitting with me, and we've been looking at Amazon for quite some time, trying to figure out which Xbox we want to buy. It's no secret that I have long been a Sony pony, and while my allegiance will always be truly to them, we're now getting to a point with the Xbox One ecosystem that there's a lot of Xbox One exclusives that I really want to play. And there's no time like the present to jump into this thing and just go ahead and pick out a console and get gaming. That said, obviously, when there are games that are multiple platform, I will still always defer to either PC or to Sony. As much as I love Phil Spencer and the 180-degree culture shift that Microsoft has had, I'm still a little bitter over what happened in the past. But I've taken a big enough step that I'm ready to invest in an Xbox One and start playing some games, specifically Halo 5 and my favorite game, Gears of War. So I was looking at the Amazon site because that's kind of like the place to go. I mean, Amazon's got pretty much the best selection of things, and it's easy to look at. And I see 8 different bundles available currently for the Xbox One. The one that looks the most appealing to me is by far the Halo 5 limited edition 1 terabyte bundle, which I did a video on in the past, and initially I wasn't that excited about it. But after kind of looking at it again and thinking about it a little more, it really grew on me to the point that I kind of want it. However, I don't know if I could justify that extra $100 price premium solely because it is Halo themed. Now, I know it comes with the game. I understand it's a limited edition of the game. I understand it comes with the limited edition controller. The console is actually limited as well. Taking all that into consideration, I understand that it's not just a 100% price premium per se, that it does have some added incentive that other consoles don't have. And then I got to thinking, do I really want to get a 1 terabyte system to begin with? So, as you guys know, I'm a pretty big video game nerd, and I have an entire room dedicated to video games, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to go off and do something a little different this time. And maybe I'll go out and get all my games digitally this go around. I won't have any more cases. Everything will be on the hard drive. Well, naturally, that would make sense for me to go ahead and invest in a 1 terabyte bundle because obviously I want more space. My PlayStation, which was advertised at $500, came usable, I believe, at $490. And then out of that, after the OS and some other crap, I only had about 430 gigabytes of space. Considering Destiny is like 70 gigs and Call of Duty is like 60 gigs, those are disk-based games, by the way. Obviously, a 1 terabyte is going to be the way to go. However, the 1 terabytes, or the digital games, rather, never go on any good sales. And I'm always on a lot of sites. I really love what Andy's doing over at the dailygamedeals.com. And I like Cheap Ass Gamer and a couple other sites that I frequent very often. And I can get boxed physical copies of games at a huge discount that the digitals just don't have. So when I think about it that way, I really don't need a 1 terabyte because the reality is that whole go digital thing is going to end up costing me a lot more money in the long run. So I kind of have to look it away from that. However, that said, the really cool consoles right now, the Halo 5 limited edition one and the Forza 6 limited edition, all are the 1 terabyte variety. However, I did see a video for the Forza Horizon unveiling a couple days ago on YouTube, and that console looks sick. But those cheap-ass sound effects that come out of the console when you turn it on and off, or when you play a game, or when you eject a game disc, rather, sounds horrendous. And I know it's coming from one of those little tiny, like, mono speakers. It's got to just sound like junk, and it's got to be so tiny. And it really doesn't make the console better. It actually takes away from it. The sleek console in and of itself, just being a sleek console with the really cool racing stripe and the detailing on the side and the holographic like logo from the original Forza release date and all that kind of stuff, that's cool. But when I turn it on, I hear this really kind of tin canny, like vroom, vroom sound effect. It sounds like garbage, and it turns me off. And I've been doing research like a rabid animal trying to find something about the Halo 5 console, specifically what the sound effects are going to actually sound like, and I haven't found anything. And honestly, I hope that they turn that around and don't put anything on there, because all those consoles that have the custom sound effects, they always suck. I mean, go back and look at any of the 360 ones that they came out with the unique sound effects when the console turns on, or the Star Wars console with the beeps and everything. Listen to the quality behind that. I mean, I'm not expecting no freaking Dolby Digital, like, you know, insane sound, but at the same time, man, it just sounds cheap, and it's like, ugh. So now I'm really reconsidering my decision, and I'll probably just end up going with the standard Gears of War 500 gigabyte bundle, because obviously I've already talked myself out of the 1 terabyte, and I'm clearly talking myself out of any limited edition because the sound effects are just so corny. So my question to you guys is, what console did you get? For people who are late adopters like me, who are in the market looking around, do you have a preference towards one specific bundle or another? Do you not really care? You just say, I'm going to pick it up with the latest game? Are you looking for some of those goofy Walmart bundles where they give you like a year of Xbox Live, an extra controller, a pick your game? You pay a little bit more, but you save a little bit more. I'm just really confused, and I know I'm way overthinking it, but at the same time, you know, I really wanted to hold out for a really cool limited edition console, and now that it's here and it's within my grasp, that sound effects they turn me off, man. Now, if there's a way to turn those off and you guys know, let me know, because then my decision will be made. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please do me a favor, comment, rate, subscribe. Let me and Chloe know what you guys think about Xbox One bundles. Which route should I go? As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, we will see you guys on the other side.